we look at the mechanics of the Junfan, Jeet Kune, non-telegraphic jab, we got to be really careful because it really evolves from this kind of up jab position, which is a total opposite of the traditional boxing stance. And what that means is we're going to do a lot of shoulder blocking, a lot of the hand blocking, positioning blocking, head movement defense is going to be replaced by this pinching between the arm and this shoulder here. We're going to have this lead weapon either come from this side of the body over here with a back fist, from the middle with a middle fist, or with, of course, with that hook. But either way, look, it's returning to this swinging motion in front of the waist. So it's very advanced, nuanced, hyper-technical in terms of the angulation of the shoulders in every way and every dimension. So make sure you really know what you're doing before you fight with this lead hand down. It's a very, very specific style which requires that on a very advanced, sophisticated level, you really understand distancing and timing and so forth. But that being in place, we're going to look at this JKD Junfan non-telegraphic jab because it's such a brilliant concept that we can apply toward the rear cross, towards hooks, towards anything. And every professional fighter works on this idea of not telegraphing with a feint, with a tell in the shoulders, just having non-telegraphic movement where you start in a stance and the next motion you reach the fighter so they really can't see you coming. And again, we can apply that to the cross in terms of we're not going to lift our shoulders up, push off the ground and twist and do all of our usual mechanics. We're really going to have a lot of it happen with this subtle motion which actually happens with the hand first. And then when there's no way we can pull the punch back, when it's definitely committed, that's when the body commits and the weight finally moves forward. So once again, in slow motion, the difference between the non-telegraphic Junfan lead weapon and other jabs is other jabs are twice as powerful but a lot slower because you're pulling the rear shoulder back, you're pushing off the rear foot, you're doing all this stuff that to an opponent indicates motion and indicates that lets their central nervous system and their neurology know that something is coming at them. Even the Tyson power jab, even ones where you're in the pocket, which are really hard to see. I mean, the ones from below the waist, like almost impossible to see. So it's really a very nuanced trick punch. But I always say, even out of this cross-armed guarded position, although it might be the most sophisticated, advanced position in boxing, every professional boxer who uses it successfully moves into other positions, long guards, medium guards, high guards, and then goes back to this advanced shell. They don't just stay here because they're going to get picked apart. It's going to become predictable where they have openings and so forth. So getting back to this concept of non-telegraphic, and again, the idea is the arm moves first. It's unique because every other martial art, the core moves first, the center moves first, the hips, the legs moves first. At the very least in boxing, the shoulders are twisting, but no. In this one, you can't see it coming because all of those motions are happening, but only after the arm launches. It's a very unique idea, the non-telegraphic